Good afternoon to our internationals and expats, and welcome back to the Daily English News Edition. I'm Daniel Cook, your host, presenting a translated version of the news Monday through Saturday at 6 p.m. A day after the head of the SMI declared that he is not afraid of any plot against him, the Interior Minister Saimir Tahiri has said that the majority coalition is solid. The Interior Minister held a 20-minute meeting with Ilir Meta at the Parliament building today. He later commented on the meeting from Elbasan, where he was inspecting the precautionary measures that are being set up by the state police for the Albania-Serbia football match. I do not know why my meeting with the Assembly Speaker is being treated as news. I meet with Mr. Meta in the course of my duties. The priorities of the government and the majority are fundamental. The coalition and the majority are solid, and they have clear priorities, including the justice reform as a crucial element for Albania's integration, declared Minister Tahiri. The rumors of a possible division between the ruling coalition have also been rejected by the Socialist MP Bashkim Fino. Mr. Fino gave assurance today that the alliance with the Socialist Movement for Integration is going well, and that the majority continues to function successfully. The former Socialist Prime Minister Pandeli Maiko refused to respond when asked whether there is a crisis within the ruling coalition. The Democratic chairman Lulzim Basha has requested a consensual vote in Parliament on the Democratic bill for an investigation into the Chez issue. At today's meeting of the Democratic Parliamentary Group, the chairman declared that the government is using the candidate's status to justify a massive scandal of €600 million. We are waiting and asking the Parliament to vote on the bill for an international investigation, he said. We wait for the prosecution to investigate the case in a professional way and to bring those responsible before justice. We give assurance that they will have our support. Nothing can stop us in this battle, stated Mr. Basha. According to him, Albania would have won the case in arbitrage, but this was not in the interest of Rama and Meta. He went on. The lawyers said that Albania would have won €2 billion in arbitrage, but the government did not want this solution. The duo, the creators of this agreement, misused €600 million, he said. The Democratic chairman said that this government cannot continue to rule the country, adding that the Democratic Party has a platform to save the nation. This platform will soon be revealed and discussed with the citizens, according to Mr. Basha. The rumors about a possible division within the ruling coalition have brought speculation about the formula for a future alliance if this one falls. The Socialist Parliamentary Group has 63 MPs on its official list, but in reality it has only 61 because Armando Prenga is in prison and Arben Ndoka has resigned. 4 MPs from the Party for Justice, Integrity and Unity and 1 MP from the Demo-Christian Party have been added to the list, which brings their number to 66. When lumped together with the SMI, the total votes belonging to the coalition are 86. This tells us that the Socialist Party cannot govern without the Socialist Movement for Integration, because with only the MPs from the Demo-Christian Party and the PJIU, they cannot reach 84 votes, which is the qualified majority. On the other side, the Democratic Party has 40 MPs, but adding 2 MPs from the Republican Party and 1 from the PJIU brings the count to 43. If the Socialist Movement for Integration were to join the Democratic Party, they would reach a number of 63 votes in total. In an interview for Aura News, the director of the World Bank office, Tahsin Sayed, declared that the operation against informality will shake some economic sectors and have an effect on the poor. She recommends that the government take concrete measures, as it did with the operation against energy theft. Ms. Sayed calls the government to protect the poor that are being affected by the operation against informality. The Minister of Social Welfare stated earlier that the government will increase the funding for the poor by next year. The World Bank director recommended that the government take further steps, such as increasing revenue, continuing the energy reform, undertaking a justice reform, and establishing a private repossession office, which, according to her, will reduce the number of bad loans. Albania will issue a new Eurobond of between 300 and 500 million euro, according to the confirmation of Prime Minister Rama during his visit to New York. In an interview for Reuters, Prime Minister Rama made the following comments. Albania's tax collection rate is among the lowest in the world, but that is not stopping us from issuing a new Eurobond of between 300 and 500 million euro. We have a Eurobond that is maturing, so we have decided to enter the market. Yes, we hope that we will get a good response, although the times are not the best, Rama said, referring to the volatile global financial markets. He gave his assurance to the foreign investors that Albania will be able to repay the Eurobond. Albania's 27% tax collection rate is an improvement, up from 23% 2 years ago. The government has launched a campaign against tax evasion, and Rama dismissed concerns about Albania's ability to repay the debt. This should be a concern of the government and the people of Albania, he said, not of investors, because for investors, this doesn't make any difference. Rama reiterated the 2015 economic growth forecasts, predicting between 2.7 to 3%. Foreign direct investment is up to 2.7% in the first half of 2015, against the same period last year. The Albanian government is now seeking to get a Eurobond into the international financial markets for the second time. Albania issued a Eurobond worth 300 million euro in 2010, which resulted in an interest rate of 7.5%. This Eurobond is now maturing, and the government is seeking to replace it. They are saying that the issuance of a new Eurobond will not increase the public debt, but will be a solution to the financial problems of the country. At the opening of the Work and Study Fair, the Minister of Social Welfare announced that he will soon submit a package of 3 laws to the Parliament, which will regulate vocational education and the labor market. He made the following statement today. The ministry will soon present to Parliament a complete legal package to regulate the relations between vocational education and the labor market. This package will not be complete if the governmental institutions, the vocational education institutions, and the business community do not give a contribution, said Minister Klosi. The head of the Chamber of Commerce, Nikolin Jaka, declared that Albania has the opportunity to increase its living standards. We have had a fruitful cooperation with the Labor Ministry, the Education Ministry, and the municipality. We have brought new offers to the market. I call all the students and the people who are looking for jobs to come to the fair. Albania has real potential for better living standards, declared Jaka. The 66th anniversary of the People's Republic of China was celebrated today in Tirana. The top leaders of the country's political, social, and economic circles, as well as representatives of the diplomatic corps in Tirana, participated in a reception organized by the Embassy of China. In her speech, Ambassador Yang Yu praised the bilateral relations and requested that the cooperation be strengthened and expanded in multiple fields. The ambassador said, "The tradition of friendship is a valuable asset for both of our countries. The best way to accomplish more is to cooperate in various fields between our two countries. Thanks to the common efforts, the relations between China and Albania have demonstrated a new vitality. Political trust between our two countries has been growing, which provides a stronger political basis for cooperation in all fields. China is one of Albania's primary trading partners, and cooperation with China continues to grow significantly from year to year." Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our news for this evening. Please join us again at the same time tomorrow for more translated news in English. Thanks. Have a great evening.